Hey, welcome to Space Wall Beer Review. Spooky times we're in.
Hell yeah, Shagdog Jammer.
Yep,
Spit
we're
Shag.
rocking it.
Yeah. So our fall Oktoberfest. We're not doing any scary beers at the moment, but we're still drinking some Oktoberfest beers.
Yeah, he's got Yuengling, right?
Yeah, Yuengling Oktoberfest.
And I got three daughters.
You have three daughters? I didn't know that. Oh, for beer.
Oktoberfest Marzen.
Uh-huh.
This is family owned and operated, brewed in St. Petersburg, Florida. It has a 5.1 ABV and 26 IBUs. It says right here, this smooth amber lager traces its noble roots to the brew once celebrated every year in Bavaria, reimagined for Oktoberfest under the bright Florida sun. Bready sweetness up front leads to a crisp and dry finish, thanks to the noble hops.
Yeah, the Yuengling Oktoberfest. I think the first year we did that is when we did the Anchor Inn Oktoberfest thing.
Mm-hmm.
I had to run, but I got to drink this one before I left, actually.
You had the runs?
No, I had to run because someone in my family was having a.
Oh, yeah, that's right. No.
But this is 77 by Beer Advocate, Yuengling Brewery, Pottsville, Pennsylvania, but it's also brewed in Tampa. I'm going to think I got the Tampa one since I'm in South Carolina, possibly.
Yeah.
And it's a Marzen, 5.45% according to the Beer Advocate. And it actually says, Jammer, Yuengling is proud to offer our Oktoberfest as a homage to our German heritage. Copper in color, this medium-bodied beer is perfect blend of roasted malts with just the right amount of hops to capture a true representation of the style. And it supposedly has 26 IBUs.
Well, that's the same as this one here, so that's good.
That one is a NA on Beer Advocate. It says 5.1% ABV on there.
Mm-hmm.
And yeah, that's all it says on there.
Okay. Well, I can tell you right now, mine is a very dark amber orange color. Copper looking color. It really blends into the. You can't see through it. See it?
Yeah.
Put it right in front of my face. You can't see through it.
I'm a little similar, but I might be a lighter than yours. Yeah, I can see through mine actually a little bit.
And mine's actually a little. Once you're starting to look into it, it looks hazy.
Huh.
I'm getting bready notes and caramel and a little toastiness. Some of the hops. Yeah, it smells nice. Looks all right. The look to me is not as appealing as like the Shiner Oktoberfest, but
really?
But the smell smells all right, so it's got my attention. Head quickly dissipated.
Yeah, the head's still hanging on this one, even though I just poured it 2 seconds ago, but a little bit over a pinky. This is a little darker. It's lighter than yours, but darker than the Shiner.
Yeah.
This is like a light copper. And it smells like a Yuengling with Oktoberfest bready maltiness in there, basically.
Yeah. Oktoberfest in the Yuengling style, huh?
Right.
All right. Cheer. Prosit.
Prosit. Prosit. I hear people say it both ways, but the one guy does beer reviews. He calls Marzen Mirzen or something weird that way. Okay.
Yeah. This is very bready. Caramel. The flavor is very bold on this one. It's so bold that it goes past the actual like Oktoberfest style, Marzen style. I'm trying to remember what beer that you might be able to associate it with, because we used to use that quite a bit, where we'd say this beer is similar to this.
Yeah, I did that recently with one of the other beers I reviewed recently, but
I'm not a tremendous fan of this, but it doesn't taste bad. It's got a richness, very bold with the bready, malty flavors. Then there's an odd flavor in there that I can't place that throws me off, where I don't. It's almost like a steel,
Oh yeah,
metal, yeah, metallic flavor. Mm.
This one isn't bad. It does have a little bit of your Yuengling flair, but it does have the bready maltiness. A little bit of the caramel and like Munich malts in there. And the actual hops, like 25 IBUs or 26, whatever it is, you can taste a little bit of that in there. Of course, it's not over hoppy. It's not like it's 45 or 50, but
Yeah,
it's not bad. My memory is comparing these two. I thought they taste similar back, but not having them in a while. But this is definitely different than the Shiner. This is more of a Yuengling with a Marzen flair to it, a little breadiness, but it does have that Yuengling. I won't want to say corny, but the lager taste of a Yuengling.
So it's like they took a regular Yuengling lager and added breadiness to it.
Yeah, like more malts, more malty lager, I guess.
Yeah. Well, this one, there's another. It's the metallic flavor, and then there's another thing that just kind of gets sucked up in the back of your nose. As you're drinking it. You know how you're breathing in,
That'd be the carbonation.
and it bothers me. You might have saw my face when I went like this. And then you could taste the alcohol. The alcohol is in this one. You didn't even notice the alcohol.
You're saying Three Daughters isn't as all it is hyped up to be, right? Not all that having three daughters.
$3. Yuengling, when they pass away and everything, going to be $2, right? Take over it.
Oh, the owner of Yuengling, yeah, it's two daughters, and they don't have Yuengling last name. They're both married, so that will be the end of the Yuengling name.
Wow. So the only legacy will be its beer.
You know what will happen is eventually either their kids will add their name to it, like Anheuser-Busch, whatever Yuengling, whatever heck their names are. Yeah.
Smith.
Yeah, Yuengling, Jaworski, or whatever.
Yuengling Smith.
Yuengling Smith, yeah.
Yuengling Jones.
Yuengling Adams.
Yeah, Yuengling Adams. Yeah. This is not bad, but it's not good.
Yeah. I kind of like the Shiner better in this one. Shiner was an easier drinking Oktoberfest, I think.
I mean, don't get me wrong. It's pretty good with the boldness of the flavors. There's two flavors in there that just playing havoc with me, and I don't care for it.
Yeah.
And so I cannot give this a big grade. I'm going to give it just a straight up C and a swallow.
Yeah, the Yuengling here, I'm not a big fan of this one. It's not real bad, but it's not good. That's my favorite saying nowadays. It's not real bad, but it's not good. I go with a straight up C and a swallow. Yeah.
Or it's not real bad, but we can say it's good, but
for the style,
varies in goodness.
Yeah.
All beer varies in goodness, and this is on the lower end of that goodness scale.
Yeah, just like right below the middle or whatever. Right. Yeah, for the style, I mean, there's a lot better Marzens out there, actually. So
a lot more delicious, enjoyable. Uh-oh, I spilled that out there. Oh, well.
Now you think employees at the breweries, like other type of businesses, where it's that time of the year, and we gotta make that damn Marzen, or it's we gotta stock different stuff because it's Christmas, or
Well,
they're like shit.
when you start getting in the different variety of hops and stuff like that, of course, some of these mass-produced ones, and even some of the craft brewers, I think, are doing it now in order to do it cheap
Cheaper
and
than
claim it's a craft. Is they're using the what do they call it, the adulterants or whatever you want to call it, the like
adjunct.
instead adjuncts. Yeah, you're they're adding the corn or the rice or something to it to give you those carbohydrates, that sugar and all
Yeah,
that stuff. And you know, it doesn't taste as good.
all right.
Yeah, some of it is well masked. Don't get me wrong. They can mask it, and it seems like it's not there. But if you can pick it up, it's there, and it doesn't taste good. And then you feel like they're trying to pull something over on you because they don't list their ingredients. People, that's what bothers me about beer and all alcohol products. Really, if you're going to make a beer, they should be listing the ingredients.
Yeah, I think so too.
Where's the water source?
Where's the
Tell me what.
preservatives? Yeah,
Yeah,
whatever.
are you staying true to like the Reinheitsgebot and using the particular hops and barley and yeast and stuff? Or are you in the water and stuff? Or are you adding adjuncts to it,
Right.
food colorings, and different stuff like that? Anything that isn't per se, normal in a
Yeah.
beer.
And that's a big thing ingredient too is the water, because if you're making Guinness in Ireland with that particular water source they use there, and then all of a sudden you're making it in Canada with a different water source, that's going to affect it. I mean, it's not going to totally affect the flavor where you're like, wow, this doesn't even taste like Guinness at all, but it's going to affect
Probably
a little bit.
95% of the people will not notice the difference.
Right.
But you'll have that small percentage, 5% or whatever like that, that will pick it up and say, this is not like it is in Ireland.
Yep.
Because I will say this much, when I was in Ireland, that Guinness tasted really good. And that might be all mental.
Yeah.
Because I'm in Ireland.
And
I'm at the brewery. I'm on their little tower. And I'm drinking a Guinness, You know what I mean?
Was that the endorphins or whatever hell they're called?
Yeah, endorphins,
All the hormones and flaring up.
It might be that makes you feel like, oh, this is really great. And then when you try it again, it doesn't taste as good.
Rugby.
Yeah, it's got a bitter flavor, a metallic flavor, and then there's like this gassy, not carbonated, but gassy type. I don't know. It's not that good. And I'm afraid I'll probably have the shits later because of it.
Mm.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah, this isn't one of the best, but it's not too bad for a regular.
I can tell you what I thought of Yuengling Oktoberfest beer. I remember that one and everything. I didn't care much for it. And I could drink it, I could get through it and all that stuff, but I didn't care much for it. And I avoided buying it.
Yeah. I only bought it because it's a single. I won't buy a 6-pack or a 12-pack of that. And if I'm somewhere and somebody offers it to me for free, I'll take it. Yeah, but if it's Oktoberfest and I'm at a bar and they got some German Oktoberfest. Yeah.
So did you give your grade on it and all that?
Oh, yeah, I said a C and a swallow.
So here's my question for you. You talked about bringing beer down to me and then me having to give you beer when you're here.
Yeah.
Well, I brought you beer. I made a special trip to you.
Yeah.
Brought you beer.
You're one ahead of me.
Yeah. What the hell?
Well, you didn't make a special trip to me. You were passing by.
I made a special trip.
You went a little bit out of your way
I
Come here.
made a special trip. I delayed my trip, my normal routine trip, by at least 8 hours
Oh,
to come to you
yeah.
and drop you off beer.
Yeah.
And I didn't even get a thank you.
I didn't think.
Did you?
Yeah.
I know you were trying to
Yeah.
force
I
me.
didn't think. I said, man, you
And
gave me too much. I was like, what the hell?
I'm like, I know you were trying to force me and my family to sleep with you, but
No, actually,
I'm
even
like,
my
no, we got to get back on the road.
my parents is like the one. Hey, you guys want to spend the night? You guys could do a beer review.
Yeah. Yeah.
That would have been fun. Yeah, that would have been too comfortable for your mother to sleep on an air mattress.
Yeah.
Oh, she could have slept in my bed. I could have slept on the air mattress, but
But yeah. So anyway, so what do you think of this? Okay, now the latest topic right now and the big buzz going on right now is that somebody's got a movie that's Oscar worthy. And guess who that is?
Tom Hanks,
No.
Tom Cruise,
No.
Tom,
No.
no
Arnold,
Tom.
no. Will Smith.
Which movie?
It's coming out. He announced that his movie's coming out, and it's the first movie that he has done since the whole Oscar debacle. You know, Academy Awards or whatever you want to call it. And they're saying that it's probably Oscar worthy and all that stuff. My opinion of this is, who fucking cares?
Yeah.
That's my opinion. First and foremost, that's my opinion. Second, so what if it is Oscar worthy? It doesn't matter. Personally, I don't think Will Smith is an Oscar worthy actor in general. I think, yeah, as a comedian, he's all right, doing comedy, he's all right. He's all right, Um,
He did all
and
right. Muhammad Ali. Was that him in
and
Muhammad Ali?
some of the more dramatic movies he's done, yeah, he's all right, But as far as the drama or the depth of his acting ability, it's not there.
Yeah, what did he get the award for when he slapped Chris Rock? That was a supporting actor for the Williams sisters, or was that did he get the Oscar for that one? I don't know what the hell he got some
I'm not
award for
sure.
that. But did he gave the award back or something? Did he?
I don't know. But
All we
the
know is he
whole
slapped
thing,
the shit out of Chris Rock. I
and Chris Rock just stood there and took it.
was like, wow, he was shocked.
Yeah, well, it wouldn't take much for me to turn around and smack him,
Who's
And then I
that?
would have laughed about it and said, "All right, all right, all right, that's straight. Yeah, you go back to your chair. This is it. You got a
You're
show
saying
to do."
you're Chris Rock. It wouldn't take much for you to slap Will Smith back, or
If I was Chris Rock, I would have slapped his ass back, and then I would have laughed about it and said, all right, Will, come on, go on back to that chair. We got a show to do. Quit joking
yeah,
around. You know, I would know
no,
he
it was
was serious, and he would know that I was serious coming back. But then I would joke it off.
all right.
You know what I mean?
Yeah, but
Like
then
it's all planned.
Will Smith probably, if that happened, Will Smith probably wouldn't get the counseling that he needs.
Yeah. He would have got the slap he needed,
That's true.
and that probably do more than the counseling.
That's true. Yeah, a lot of people. That's all what they need is some smack. As criminals, people robbing and stuff. That's what they need is an ass whooping.
They get beat up a couple of times and get everything stolen from them. Well, guess what? I
Yeah,
don't think they would be doing it to others.
I think if you got caught stealing, get a couple fingers or hand cut off. I think you're gonna stop stealing eventually. If you get to the second hand,
Yeah.
you might say, "Damn, I got one finger left. I better quit stealing."
Yeah, that might do it. Well, you know how you really want to screw them up? Really want to screw them up? When you take the hand, right? Don't take the fingers.
Take the thumb.
Yeah.
Yeah. You can't grab onto nothing.
All you can do
you
is
can
do
do
this.
Like, I don't know without that thumb missing if you can do that because it might.
Yeah. You might not even be able to do that.
Maybe, but still, I mean, the thumb is very important. It's like
Yeah.
right there. You got to use now. You can't look at if you pick up something like that with just 2 fingers. That's hard to do. Your thumb is usually the support one. Yeah.
There you go,
Yeah.
Shagdog. Here you go.
Yeah. It's like you're gonna have to be like Trump, like. I ain't got no thumbs.
My thumbs are gone.
But
But then I go to work and I go in there and I sit down and have my cup of coffee before I actually start my shift. I don't drink my coffee because I pay for my coffee. So I get the free coffee at work.
Yeah.
Which is good coffee. I mean, it's really good coffee. It's a special machine and everything. Anyway, I get the coffee. I sit down, and they got 4 TVs. One's on the Weather Channel. The other one's on like murder mystery things, like Discovery, File, and it's muted, And then one's for company related business, and the other usually either has Judge Judy on it or Blast something TV where they're talking about, or the other one where they're like extra, where they're talking about all the entertainment related gossiping things like Tom Brady. Here's the other thing: Tom Brady getting a divorce. Ask me my opinion, Shagdog.
What's your opinion on that?
Who fucking cares?
He does.
Yeah,
Well, hopefully he has a prenuptial.
But here's the thing. In reality, why should you as a fan of football even give a shit? Is he performing or not? That's all I need to know. Is he able to perform his quarterback duties?
What's really weird is his wife left him because he said he was going to retire. Then he went back, came back, said, "I'm going to play." And now he's playing again. And I mean, he's not that old. He's 40. He's still got to do something with his life. Can't stay home with the wife and the kids all the time.
Yeah, well, there's more to it than that. They supposedly said he's been having affairs and all that other stuff.
I would imagine that being in the Tampa area, yeah. He's probably been going to not Paradise. What's the other one? Caliente Resort. Places like that. Deja Vu. Not Deja Vu. Mons Venus.
Mons Venus, 2001, Odyssey. All these different places. Baby dolls.
Yeah. Yeah, Deja Vu, I think, is down on, what the hell is that? One that goes across by Selman. 60, I think. Yeah. Yeah, he got something down there.
If not, then it really doesn't matter. My opinion is, why are you involved in this? Why are you getting involved in all this gossip stuff? You don't even know half of it's true. That's what kills me. These people are sitting up there talking about it. They were like talking about Will Smith and everything, and they're like, do you think that this is just a buzz because he did what he did to Chris Rock, and they're trying to get some buzz about his movie and everything, so that people will be interested in Will and forgive him and accept him again and all that kind of stuff. And I'm like, you give people too much credit. The general population today has a memory of 5 seconds.
That's true.
Yeah. Oh yeah. They remember. Oh yeah. He will. Yeah. He slapped Chris Rock. He slapped him. But most of the people would think, that's funny, and they'll turn around and watch a Will movie. It doesn't turn them off of it.
A lot of people stuck up for Will Smith too. Like, somebody talks about your wife, that's what you have to do. But that's not how it works in comedy life. You're up there, like,
you're sitting in the front row. You're fair game.
Yeah.
Guess what? They were sitting in the front
At a
row.
celebrity thing, you're getting roasted.
Yeah.
So what?
It
He said
doesn't.
something about her bald head. Whoop de doo. I mean, I have the bald shit on my chin, some alopecia barbe, whatever they call it for the beard. Occasionally, I get a bald spot there. I had it bad, like down here back about 10 years ago,
But see, Will was laughing at it before. So that's what those people that are sticking up for Will doesn't realize. He was laughing at it before, and then he looked over and saw Jada's
nice
reaction.
face. Yeah.
So then he's like, "Oh shit, I gotta go do something. I gotta try to pretend to be a man now."
Yeah, now I guess yeah, I feel bad for him because he's controlled by her.
Yeah, and she turns around and has sex with some other guy, and he's just supposed to accept it,
Right.
a younger guy and all that stuff. It really boggles my mind. Is Will just completely whooped? Is he like a cuckold?
I think
She
so.
goes and has sex with the young guy, comes back fully loaded, and then drains it into his mouth. I don't know.
Yeah.
You
Could be.
did say this was on Facebook, did you?
Yeah. On Facebook.
And not to say it.
Yeah, but nobody's, I don't think nobody's watching. So,
Okie dokie.
alrighty.
Spitz Beer Review.
I am
Jamming.
Shagdog.
Happy Oktoberfest.
Hell yeah. We'll see you on the next one.
Or Falltoberfest, sorry.
Right.